And the hardest thing for me is remaining vigilant with my parenting, remaining okay to them. Obviously, you can show them emotion, but it's not good to show them a lot of emotion because then they also get depressed, and that's a very real thing. Also, my son is overweight and he gets picked on and bullied a lot, and then his mother's gone, who is his mom, and that's really, really hard on him. And I've always been open with them and talked to them about pretty much anything, a parent child way, and try to make it easier on him, but it isn't. And then you have my problems, where I'm thinking, all right, I'm an old man, I'm wrinkled, I'm overweight, and she's around all these beautiful, amazing people, and then that self-doubt sets in, and that's not a good thing either, because it tears you apart inside. Your mind will essentially just beat you up, and that's not good either. So I know that there's people in the world like myself that are going through the same thing. I did it on YouTube for a while, but it wasn't getting any traction whatsoever. So the reason for this video, whether it be on TikTok or YouTube, is to reach out to people that are having this problem that I'm having. And it's a very real problem. Depression sets in and you don't even want to shower. Obviously, you have to take care of your children and you have to set it aside and make sure that they're fed and bathed, and they have, but then we don't have what we want, that physical emotion where you hug someone and that it's going to be okay. That's not there anymore. My wife and I have a very strong marriage, and we've been married for a long time, and she is my rock. And right now my rock is gone. It's in another country, and I won't see her for a long time because of COVID and because of just everything. We didn't realize that when we were supposed to get passports before she left, that in order to get a passport for a child, both parents have to be present, or wow, what a mess that was. And we just found that out a month ago because we were going to go visit her, but now we can't. And that emotion that that you don't have anyone to hold and to be like, it's going to be all right, it's going to be okay. So essentially this is the reason for this video. I'm not looking to meet anyone or to, I'm looking for parents like myself that are having trouble. And I think that, obviously there's groups that you can go to and self-help places and this and that, but with COVID, everything's changed. Everything is different. And if you find solace in this, that, hey, I'm not the only one that suffers from depression. I'm not the only one that doesn't want to shower or eat or whatever. You can always turn to me, and I will be here for you just as much as you will be here for me. And I think that is the most valid point of this entire video, because I thought it would be easy. And because we are so strong in our relationship and our marriage is so strong, I thought it would. I can't watch a children's movie without crying at least 4 or 5 times when it involves a mother. We watched Wonderland the other day and I cried like 7 times. And, so you're around your kids and they're enjoying the movie and they're happy and this and that. And then you're over there like, just trying to wipe your tears away so they don't see that, that you're emotionally tore up. And the reason why you don't want them to see that is because it has nothing to do with vulnerability. You just want them to understand that it's okay. It's okay. All of this is okay. Mommy will come back. Mommy will be back. But you have to be that rock in that household that is so strong that you can show emotion, yet you have to control your emotion. You have to essentially say, yes, everything's good. This is God's plan, and this is the way it's meant to be. And, and we will stay strong as a family, and we will do what we need to do as a family, and all that. And when you're broken up emotionally and you're crying and you can't put a thought together that's a good thought to them to explain why you're crying, it's best not to show them that you're crying. They can have emotion, and they do miss their mom, and they tell me all the time. And then, I tell them, well, I miss mommy too. And, she'll be back and it'll go by so fast. But then in the back of your mind, you're like, oh my gosh, I got 8 more months of this. And, I'm just a total emotional wreck. So that is the point of this video. And I will chronicle each day of, what's going on in my head. And just remember that I'm there for you just as much as you're there for me. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and we'll see what happens. Good stuff.